Hey guys, welcome back to another video with the Digital Cynics. We always appreciate you stopping by. This week I do have one major question. I keep seeing stuff on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and I can't help but see that EA logo pop up every time I see something about it, and it really makes me ask the question, is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order just another EA cash grab? Well, let's dive a little further into what the game is about, and pretty much any other information that we know on it so far. So, Jedi Fallen Order is a new Respawn Entertainment game releasing on November 15th for PS4, Xbox, and PC. Now, as I said earlier, this game is being published by EA, and there's no denying that EA has left us all with some major trust issues throughout the years. So I find myself asking, is Jedi Fallen Order just going to be another sad, incomplete, microtransaction-filled EA game that leaves you feeling empty and wishing you could get your hard-earned $60 back? Well, how about we dive a little deeper into exactly what Jedi Fallen Order is going to be. First up, the plot. Jedi Fallen Order is going to be taking us on an adventure that takes place just a few years after Star Wars Episode 3, after Order 66 had wiped out most of the Jedi in the galaxy. Our protagonist is Cal Kestis, a young Jedi that managed to escape and live in hiding from the rising Empire. That is until an accident occurs while he is out salvaging one day, and had no other choice but to openly use his Force abilities, which is then witnessed by an Imperial probe droid. The droid had transmitted the footage to the Empire, causing Cal's secret to be revealed, and for the Empire to send out the second sister. All we know about her so far is that she is an Inquisitor trained by Darth Vader to exterminate Cal and any other remaining Jedi in the galaxy. Now, you may be asking yourself, what kind of game is Jedi Fallen Order exactly? Well, Respawn Entertainment has come out and said that Jedi Fallen Order will simply be a single-player linear game. It will have no multiplayer, it will have no choices to be made, there will be no good or bad paths you can follow, and most importantly, it will have no microtransactions. Zero, none, zilch. You heard me right. And you may be asking yourself, but wait, how is EA supposed to get all of my money if there are no microtransactions? Well guys, they won't. It's as simple as that. There is just going to be a fully finished, on-release, story mode game, and yes, I'd imagine that all of EA is laying in a corner somewhere in a fetal position, rocking back and forth, with their thumbs in their mouths, wondering what they did to deserve such a punishment. Which, truthfully guys, is hilarious to me. It really seems like Respawn took control on this one, and thank goodness. Up next, gameplay. As we follow Cal on his epic journey throughout the galaxy, we will be encountering all new worlds, along with, of course, some iconic worlds that we all know and love. Now, who's not excited for that, guys? So, what I keep hearing about this game as far as combat and playstyle goes, is that they really took inspiration from the From Software games such as Dark Souls and Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. It is said to have slower paced, more thoughtful combat, where you will rely heavily on timing your attacks and parrying the enemy to deal more damage. It also features set save points that act very much like bonfires in the Souls games, and you even rely on healing from your little drone companion that gives you health packs that act very much like Estus flasks. When you are not engaging in combat, which sounds like it will be a decent amount actually, you will be scaling and running on walls, platforming your way through different parts of the levels, and solving puzzles using your Force abilities. Oh yeah, and did I mention that Respawn came out and said that we will be able to fully customize the lightsaber that Cal uses. Now, they've been pretty vague on the details on that, but either way, that's one of those little things that just makes the game that much better. Concerns. Overall, I don't have a lot of concerns about Jedi Fallen Order, but that doesn't mean I'm fully on board yet. One of my biggest concerns is, while yes, this game is simply going to be a high-quality Star Wars story game, will it justify that full $60 price on launch? It's a pretty common thing where we go out and buy these $60 games, story's just done in 10 hours, and you never touch it again. Well, while Respawn hasn't come out and said exactly how long the experience of this game will be, they did say at least that it will be a pretty meaty experience, and the game is in fact longer than they had originally anticipated. My other gripe, and it is such a small thing, but it did bother me a tad, is the fact that they have decided to make it so you cannot slice through most of the enemies with your lightsaber, and that just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. A lot of the gameplay that you've seen in this video so far, you'll notice when fighting stormtroopers and other enemies, The lightsaber just doesn't cut off limbs, it doesn't slice through them really. It's very PG looking to me. I mean, come on guys, even the Disney Star Wars movies that have come out have people being sliced in half by lightsabers. Why isn't it in the game? But oh well, what can you do about it? Now, my final thoughts on Jedi Fallen Order so far is, honestly, I am a giant Star Wars fan, and I was going to buy this game day one whether it looked good or bad. But I think we're in luck here, guys. This game seems to have a ton of potential to bring to the table, from the brand new Star Wars story, which is actually going to be canon, which is pretty awesome, to the extremely entertaining lightsaber and force combat. I know whether this game turns out to be 10 hours or 50 hours long, I'm going to be nerding out, having a blast in my Chewbacca slippers the whole time. Anyways, I do want to know what you guys think about the game so far, Jedi Fallen Order. Does it look promising or does it look like crap to you? And will EA ruin it somehow? Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, shoot those lasers over at that like button. Don't forget to sub to the channel. We're working hard over here. We hope you're enjoying our content. There will be much more to come, and we appreciate all the love and support. Until next time, this has been a Digital Cynic experience. Peace.